Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jocelyn. If you are new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, nakupenda sana na roho yangu yote. So guys, I'm done and I'm done having a shower. I had breakfast. Now I am headed to Nairobi and I'll show you on my way to Nairobi. I will show you where I went to school. Of course, I went to so many schools in primary school, like 8 schools by the way. But one of the schools is just along the road as we go. So I'll be showing you a few places zenye the ones I'm attached to from my childhood, even my church as we go. So let's get to the video. Make sure you like, give me a thumbs up guys. Comment down below anything you can tell me. At least you can even tell me whatever you want me to bring to the channel. Share with your friends and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that each time I am uploading a new video, you are among the first people to be notified. So guys, let's go. Safari ya wana Israeli. Ebu, do you know how to sing that song? Hivi sisi na jamaa zetu wote twaondoka dunia hii sio kwetu, tunakwenda. Simunisaidia kuimba. Woi, na hii mlima leo ndio what? Hapa aka kamlima ketu my friend. We are shedding some kilos. Na niliona hebu ngoja. Na niliona mko na mkate. Hadi ndio ule ona ako na mkate. Nawaambia mtaniua, mtanimaliza. Sasa mkate unapeleka wapi? Kwa hiyo naenda kukula mkate. Avocado. Gosh, akina mimi mmenipea mizigo mingi. Ai, anti shika hii. Wamenibebesha mzigo mingi. Ai. Na mbona mnakimbia? Ai. What? This is our gate. So beautiful, guys. Is it a traditional gate or ancestral gate? Traditional gate. This is our traditional gate, guys. So sometimes when you want to open, we pull it that side, and when we are closing, we pull it this way. Traditional gate. This is wale wase. Oh my God! And there's another. This is not even the main gate. Of course, if you realize, there was a gate right there, the small one, when you're getting out of the compound. That was the first. Actually, at the entrance, there are 2 small gates. Then this one, and now the last gate. It's also, we close it using stones. Oh my God. This is hectic. Now this is the last gate. Look at the traditional gate. our gate. We used to play kati during those days at the field up there. I don't know whether you can see. You can see. Let me get out this bag first. Oh. When we were growing up, we used to play kati at this field up here. Our place ni mulima tupu. How many knows kati? I don't know how better to call it in a way everyone can understand. This field. Because of that, I wish we had time. We could have played some kati. But I hope next time tutapata time ya kucheza. So even the cows are grazing here. Ni field tu yenye imetuserve sana for long. Yeah, I think that is it. There's a secondary school up there, and even the students from the school used to play there. So it's not like it's our field, but it's let me say it's a government field, because it's attached to a school. The school is called Nyatieko Secondary School. It's a high school. Yeah. So as we move, I'll show you my primary school. I know most of the people, maybe they have gone to group of schools, but being from the village, being a typical village girl, I went to a primary school, not a group of schools, not academy, but primary. Oh my God. Guys, as I was telling you, this is my primary school. I studied here when I was in class 1 and class 2. It's called Kerira DOK Primary School. This is the gate, the main gate, the entrance to the school. Yeah, it's still here. Class 1, I was at the upper part of the school. I don't know whether I can remember my class, but it was here, and in class 2 I was down there. That second last door, and those are the toilets at the far end down there. Yeah, but I think they built some new latrines because it was not as good as that one. So right now I think there's some renovation that happened, and I don't remember so well what that was, and I think that is it. So my in class 1 I was up there. So bado naona the school is still the same, nothing has changed. So I remember during the time of Moi, I'm very old by the way, guys, we would be brought that maziwa ya Nyayo. We sit here on the field and we are given milk and bread that Moi has brought, our second president of Kenya. So I used to come, and sometimes we could be brought a lot of sugar cane and some bread and milk. So we sit here on the field and we eat from here. And I remember there's a time there was some jiggers infestation in this school. So people, like most students, were walking barefooted. People were affected by jiggers. So there's a time they wanted to, it was I think some NGO, some funding program that was happening. I can't really remember well, but they decided they want to remove the jiggers from the children's feet. So anybody who was found with jiggers could sit here, wanakalishwa kwa field, and there's some paraffin ilikuwa inaletwa na sijui zinaitwaje hizi. Let me show you. I don't know how they are called. I hope we will get some. And I don't know how functional that is, how therapeutical that is. Some stool. This is called Sodom apple, this one. And sasa hii ndio walikuwa wanaleta with paraffin. Watu wanakalishwa kwa field na mabeseni, and then wanatolewa jiggers, wanafinyia hizi kwa hizo nini, hizo that juice of the Sodom apple is the one they were squeezing into the place where they have removed the jiggers, and they pour some paraffin. I thank God sikuwahi shikwa na hiyo kitu, because babangu was very harsh. So ukitembea mguu tupu, my dad would cane you. So sometimes with my friend, there's another childhood friend, we used to remove shoes, we hide them in the bush, we come to school barefooted so that we look like the rest of the pupils. And then when we go back home during lunchtime or in the evening, that's when we get our shoes from the bush where we hid them, and then we put on, we go home. So niliwahi pata when the jigger starts, kale ka nini kanaingianga, I don't know how it's called, funza, like a small tiny thing, they flee. So niliwahi shikwa kwa hii kidole kubwa. So that's when my dad realized kumbe I don't come to school with shoes. So he started following up on what I was doing. Akaanza kunifuata nyuma, akakuta siku moja I've hidden my shoes in the bush. I was thoroughly beaten, guys. Hey, I was beaten. So that is it. That's all the memories I have for this school. So as we move ahead again, I'll show you my church. I am a Seventh-day Adventist staunch SDA. So I'm going to show you Keroka Central Church. It's just nearby, a few meters away from here. So let's go, guys. So another thing I have remembered, guys, about my primary school. I love that school because there are so many sweet memories, by the way. So there's a teacher who was living directly opposite the school. And we used to, there's a time, okay, usually when you're in school, kuna wale wakubwa wa class 8. Remember I told you I was there in class 1 and 2. But not even a class 2 pupil was spared to go to the river. So we could go to the river and fetch some water. But we would, because of course the class 2 we are small. So we are given those small jerrycans, those 3 liters and 5 liters jerrycans. Lakini wale wakubwa wanapewa zile za 20 liters. So we could go to the river and fetch water, and the first 20 students, 20 pupils, you take water to the house of the teacher. They had the habit of the students, they go to the teacher's house, they clean the house, they wash clothes for the teacher. Hey, one time we ate some chicken. She had prepared chicken. Na sasa tukaenda tukiumauma. Oh my God, tulitaandikwa. Tulikula chicken ya mwalimu, tulitaandikwa. That's another memory that I remember about my primary school. So now, let's go to the church. We are right at the church. This is Keroka Central. I'm not sure whether you can see the name so well. If you look at this gate, you can see it's written Keroka and then SDA Church. So this is my church since I was a child. Sasa mko poa? So this is my church, and I was a very strong pathfinder. I don't know, for the SDAs, you know what pathfinders means. And I used to sing, and I used to be a pathfinder chorister. So this is my childhood church where I used to fellowship. Oh, it's been years since I came here, guys. Oh my God. So this is our church. Up there, those are the seats. And at the far end up there, those are the male and female latrines. So, hey, it's still the same. Nothing has changed, by the way. And it's several years since I was a small child. This is our church. So the kind of seats we have here, when we have, how do we call it, Pasaka, we go into the church. That's where we worship. But during the normal Sabbaths, these are the seats are made of just timber. So even when the seats are full, watu wanakaa pale kwa field. And these trees, kuna zile zinatoanga seeds fulani. I hope I'll see one of the some black seeds Are they called gum trees ni gani? I really don't understand these ones. Easy. Sometimes we use them as a broom to sweep, and then they have some seeds, some black seeds. So we used to collect, tunatoa tunazikula. I don't know whether some people are familiar with that culture. So this tree inatoanga some two small black seeds we used to eat. And there is a season for duduasha. How is it? Caterpillar. So there's a time you could not even concentrate because they are all over the place. So there's a season for that where you could not even comfortably sit in church because you fear that if that thing falls on your skin, you are going to, it leaves some, it leaves some fur. Hiyo fur yake ni kama inakupanguzia, it leaves it there, and then it's so itchy. Where? This church, but it's still the same. I'm so happy to see it. And then the preacher will do his sermon from here, and then here, this is where the preacher would sit, and at the far end where that house is where we used to sit as pathfinders. We, in our uniforms, we used to sit there. So tukiitwa wimbo like Keloka Pathfinders, can you come for a quick song? We sing right from there, we march, and then we stand here, we sing to the congregation. I love my home, and I'm so happy to be here. I feel happy, like it's still the same, nothing has changed. So sweet, so many sweet memories. So when in church, sometimes you're not even listening to the sermon, you're busy collecting these black seeds. And those black seeds are gotten from inside here. So sometimes someone wants to sit here and you're like, no, there's someone here. So they look for another place so that you remain with like a small space where you'll be putting this. You collect them down here and you collect them like this. Hey, they used to be sweet, by the way. And I don't know who told people that these things are eaten. So you remove the soil and then you eat them. Okay. We used to eat them. At the end of the sermon, in the teeth, you find some black things. So now that's when the parents know that kumbe this girl was not listening to the sermon. She was busy eating these seeds. Hey, these are the sweet memories I remember about this church. I love this church so much. I don't know, I can't outgrow. Even if I went to see which central church, the SDA, I still come back here. I love this church. Hizi seeds bado zinaonja. So these are so many sweet memories that I remember about my home church, my school, our village, and I'm so proud to come from this area. We are blessed because we also have a lot of food, which we've seen already in my previous video, and I'm so glad at least to show you where I come from. This is my home village. I am a village girl, a proud village girl, guys. So if you like my video, consider giving me a thumbs up, comment down below, niambie what else do you want me to bring to my channel, because I told you the things I'm bringing in this channel are things you've not seen in any other channel. So far, I believe nothing you've seen in another channel, guys. So consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will be among my notification gang, and let's continue enjoying together. Bye.